Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is my weekly update and this is an update for week number 285. So if you wonder how did I do this week, so keep on watching. So hello to my new subscribers, hello, and hello to my existing one, hello and welcome again. So how my week's been? So as you can hear from my voice, I have got a cold. So my daughter, she's been ill and snuffy for the last few weeks, so it was inevitable that I got it now. So over the weekend, well, the last weekend, I said I weighed at home on my home scale. So I've been really poorly for the last few days at the beginning of a week. So I had really runny nose, cough and cold, and it's all, well, it started with a runny nose and then spread it into my chest, and then I was taking some cough medicine. So when my little one, she was finally sleeping through the night, then I kept on waking because I couldn't fall asleep, because whenever I lied I was always wanted to cough. So that was bye-bye sleep. But yeah, it's getting better now. So I went to the group today. So today is Saturday, so it's a Saturday evening, and I weighed in the morning group as I always do. So, and it's been really nice group. So again, we talked about Christmas and upcoming things, and it's the 1st of December today. So our consultant, she had in a raffle, she had a Christmas calendar, but she had the one with the candles. So she said just a different one from something, but I didn't win the raffle. It's just she said there is something different, so you don't have to have a Christmas calendar with a chocolate. But this year I don't have a Christmas calendar. I was gonna do hot chocolate and a coffee all made by myself, but somehow the day kind of swung by and suddenly it's like 1st of December, so I'm not gonna bother this year about a Christmas calendar. But I was gonna make my own, but yeah, somehow I don't have a Christmas calendar. So if you wonder how did I do, I might as well share my book right now. And as you saw from the clip of the book, yay! I'm a happy bunny back again. Well, I was happy for the last few weeks, but yeah, I'm a dead on target. Yeah, brilliant. So, if you wonder how did I lose the 3.5 pounds, well, according to the Slimming World, I was still within my target range because I missed 2 groups, so they never knew I put on, did they? So as on the Slimming World scale, I never gone out of target. It's just on my own home scale I've gone out of target. So what did I do last week, apart from being having a cold and taking an extra cold medicine? But whenever I took the cold and flu medicine, the sachet is half a sin, so I calculated that as a half a sin within my allowance. So I concentrated, and every single day in a week I haven't gone over my 15 cents, so I was really careful. Even still the vending machine at work is for the teas and coffee is still on free vend. So I was having every day, I was having 1 mocha and a coffee, a black coffee, no sugar, nothing. So the mocha was 4 cents, and then the coffee was black, no sugar, nothing. So I put it in my own tablets of sweetener, and then I would in the morning I would measure my milk from my healthy extra A allowance and take that in a jar with me to work. So I was making some teas and coffees. Well, I was making this coffee up with my milk, and then later on I would have Earl Grey tea or different teas. So I just needed my hot drinks. I kept on drinking lots of hot drinks last week. And also what I did, I've taken a soup every day to work for lunch. because the week before I was taking sandwiches and I found that a bit too cold now at this time of the year, so I thought I'm gonna go back to taking something hot and something warm because I needed it. So I was taking carrot and coriander soup. That's my favorite, and I love my new soup maker, so I've been just banging everything in it, pressing the button, and it does its own things while I have got dinner with different dinner with my daughter. While I bath her, the soup is just there in the background, just cooking itself away. So, and then later on I just need to cool it down, put it in the jars for the next day, so that's really nice. And also what I've been taking with me is crisp breads as well, so crisp breads and a bit of ham or a bit of a cheese for my healthy extra 8 allowance. So it's been really nice having a nice hot soup. And then also another thing is the vegetable stew pack from Lidl. So I got that a few times, that there is an onion, carrots, celery, parsnip, sweet, and all of that is free and speed food. So I chopped it all up and then put it in a soup maker with a stock cube and a bit of mixed herbs. So, and again, another nice and warming soup. So that's been really nice. Also, I carried on filling my Slim for Life book, so now I'm on the week, this week coming, it will be my last 12 weeks, so I did fill in the week 11 and I made sure I filled that in properly. So I was filling that in, I was doing every day my exercise what the physio gave me with my elastic bands, but I wasn't really walking because it was raining on a few occasions, so I was driving to work and back, so I only walked on 2 occasions, so within the last week, so I didn't do much walking. But as I said, I stuck to the soup, I stuck to the sin allowance, and that's what makes it. So it's not, to me, it's not all about the exercise I'm finding it. So if I over exercise, then I overeat. So it's more, for me, it works if I concentrate on the power of a free food. That's what I did last week. And also what I did not watch anyone else's video until Friday, because what I did, I thought the only way how I can motivate myself, and because I missed 2 groups in a row, so how I can only motivate myself and to do good, to look at my own old videos. So I was looking at my old food diaries, I was watching my videos and seeing what I was eating and what I was doing, and seeing that remind me like, oh yeah, I really like this one for breakfast, or I really like that one for dinner. Instead of watching everyone else's, I actually wanted to see what I like and what I do. So yeah, I was watching, because last year I recorded Vlogmas, so I was watching all the Vlogmas series, all the Vlogmas videos for myself, so they were really nice. And then it reminded me some of the healthy, some of the easy meals. Well, mind you, some of them have got sins value now, because the yogurts, they have got sins now, and then I was using quite a lot of ready-made pasta mac shot, and they have got sins now. So if you're gonna watch one of my old videos, just bear that in mind, that the sin value has changed. But I did really enjoy that, because yeah, it's just brought back and thinking, oh yeah, I want to cook this and I want to make that. And yesterday I made a beef stew, because I saw that on my old video and I was like, oh, that was really nice, and it was easy to make. It's from the healthy meals or it's from the budget book, so it's one of my favorite books to use. So that's from there, and yeah, it's a really nice stew. So I made that and I had that tonight for lunch. And also what I did, because for the last few weeks I've been really harsh on myself, so I've been saying, oh, I really struggle with going back to work and doing this bits and bobs. But then I thought, no, let me look at it because I never looked at it that way. I always see everyone else looking at it in a month, how do they do, and then having a calendar and working out how every single month they did. And I never did it that way, so I thought, I'm going to look at it and then see, because I reached my target in January. And now it's 1st of December. So for the last 11 months, I was actually within my target every single month. So I did a little bit of tally. So let me just read that out for you. So yeah, it's really, really good how the way I maintain my target. So in January, I lost £4 in total, and I was at the lower end of my target. In February, I lost £0.5, but I was still at the lower end of my target. In March, I didn't weigh because I went for a month and a half on holiday, so I was on holiday. In April, I put £2, and I was still at the lower end of my target. In May, I put £0.5, I was still at the lower end of my target. In June, I lost £1.5, and I was still at the lower end of my target. In July, I maintained, and I was still at the lower end of my target. In August, I put £3.5, and I went to the top end of my target. At September, I lost £3.5, so I went to the lower end of my target. In October, I put £2.5, so I went to the top end of my target. And in November, I lost £1.5, and I'm dead on target. So yeah, so that shows me how much I fluctuate over the year. So since January until the 1st of December, that is today, so I'm dead on target. So that's why there is the £3 going this way and £3 going that way, because that's what I needed in the whole year. And yeah, this has been really, really good, really eye-opening things to do, because I've never looked at it that way. I always look at it, I'm at the lower end, or I'm at the top end, or I'm within my target range. So yeah, it's really, really nice. So I might as well pat myself on the back. That's what I always do, say well done for sticking to the hard times, and by having the Slimming World at the back of my head, so always knowing that I need to go back on the plan. So even if I overindulge or overdone something, there is always the things that I love the plan and I love going back to it, and there is something about the plan that I love. So yeah, so well done to myself. So yeah, brilliant. So I'm gonna end the video here. So thank you very much for watching. Have everyone else hope you are gonna have a brilliant week. I'm gonna have a good week, because that'll be my last week of filling my Slim for Life book. And what I decide, because for the last few years I kept on my food diaries, but even my handwritten copies and all my other books. So what I decided, I'm just gonna chuck them all away. Well, let me just show you what I'm talking about. So I've got them here. So I've got like handwritten books like that. I've got loads of them because I've been doing it for years and years. So I've got still the old books where I've written it all down. So what I've decided, I'm gonna, because I've got another one, but this one I still haven't finished. So this one I have got halfway through, still to write. There is another book that is completely full, and I've got a few more in my cupboard. So what I decided, I'm just gonna throw these ones, well, this one I'm gonna keep because that's not finished yet, but these ones I'm gonna throw them away actually, and I'm just gonna keep the journals that Slimming World does provide. So because there is a bit more in it than in the food journal, because in the food journal that I write, I don't know how I felt and what I did or something. It's just a food diary. But in here, actually, in here it's a summary of a week and thoughts and the processes and all that. So it's a tool that is designed from Slimming World for us to use. So this is more helpful. So I'm just going to go through my cupboard and throw any of the old bits what I have, and just keep anything that is Slimming World, what the Slimming World printed. Because in here there is sometimes even the recipes and ideas and all sorts. So this, I find it more helpful than actually my old books where I thought I will be looking through them, but now since I've got my daughter, I've got no spare time. I've got no time to look through anything. So yeah, I'm going to check those one away, but keep only the one that Slimming World prints out and Slimming World wants us to use. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Have a brilliant week ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe the button below if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye everyone.